Day in Luzerne County, Slocum Township. And again, Norb, thank you for hosting this and being here. It turns out that, Norb has some relatives in York that I know, so I've known for a long time, but it's great to be here. And, I appreciate the opportunity to talk about my vision for a more business-friendly Pennsylvania. Small businesses like Norb are the backbone of Pennsylvania's economy, and that's why I felt that it was important to make this announcement here. I'm here today to unveil my plan to get Pennsylvania's economy off the ground, and trust me, folks, we need that right now. Let's talk about the current state of the economy. Even though our national economy is booming, we are not enjoying that national boom here in Pennsylvania. There is a very serious skilled labor crisis in Pennsylvania. Many businesses can't find employees, and as a result of that is really putting Pennsylvania in a precarious situation that we have or maybe hitting the economic growth wall here in Pennsylvania. Now, since the federal tax cuts that were passed in Washington at the end of the year, employees and workers throughout Pennsylvania and this country are seeing anywhere from 1.5% to 4% more in their paychecks. But we need to maximize the assets and the resources that we have here in Pennsylvania, and the skilled labor crisis is a huge impediment to growing our economy. But here in Pennsylvania, we're ranked as the 5th worst state to start a business. We're ranked 37th in job growth and 32nd in small business growth. And we are the 10th worst state in the country in terms of job satisfaction. And we're the 9th worst when it comes to job security. And again, we continue to be outpaced by the national average and the neighboring states that we're competing with. And we have a lot of competition from other states. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being at the bottom of every economic category imaginable, and I'm tired of Tom Wolf's failed policies and leadership that are holding our economy back here in Pennsylvania. So I'm here today, and I'm here to talk about why I'm the right man for the job. So what should we do about it? And how do we fix our broken economy and to make Pennsylvania the economic powerhouse that it should be? It all starts with having the right person in charge who actually understands the struggles that those businesses in the business community deal with day in and day out. I know I've operated businesses for almost 40 years and employ hundreds of employees. I've gone to a bank and I've taken out loans and I've taken risk and I've had to make payroll and I've had to apply for permits, and I've dealt with regulators firsthand over the last 40 years. So I have on-the-job experience. And someone a little bit more like hardworking Pennsylvanians, everyday Pennsylvanians, and a lot less like bureaucrats we have in Harrisburg, make me the candidate to be the next governor of Pennsylvania. And I want to be that person for the people of Pennsylvania. I know what we need to do to help Pennsylvania business owners because I am one. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I've been a private sector business owner for nearly 40 years. I've driven the waste trucks that I have in our fleets. Not as much today, but in the early days when we started with 2 trucks and 2 employees, I was the driver. I still have a CDL license. I cleaned the bathrooms. I was the mechanic. I did all the functions in our company, and I know what it takes to get by. And I will tell you that small business owners walk around every single day, and I'm sure, Norb, you do it here. You walk around with a putty knife every day here at your business, scraping pennies off the floor to make money. Harrisburg doesn't understand that concept. So this plan isn't just some fancy jargon that won't have an impact on the lives of job creators. It delivers now to walk everyone through the meat of what I'm proposing. Number 1, we need to reduce regulations. Currently, we have 153,661 regulations on Pennsylvania's books. And if you talk to any business owner, they'll talk about all these regulations. As a matter of fact, we have, I think, 208 or 209 regulations on the design, operation, and use of ladders. Now, I think that's a little excessive. We probably could do it with 10 or 12 regulations. But I'm running for governor to fight for all the small business owners who've struggled to stay afloat due to Pennsylvania's out-of-control regulatory compliance environment and cost that I've experienced firsthand. And that's why I'm proposing we count the number of regulations in the code, cap that number, and reduce it by instituting a 1-in, 2-out regulatory model. And, we also have to end bureaucratic permits required to operate a business in Pennsylvania is the current uncertainty